Hello and welcome to our channel, What is and How to. Let me start with a question. What if you could step into a world where you don't just look at the internet, but you live inside it? Imagine putting on a headset and suddenly you're walking through a digital city, attending a live concert with millions of fans, or sitting in a classroom where your teacher and classmates feel as real as if they were standing next to you, even though they're on the other side of the world. That's the promise of the metaverse. But here's the twist. It's not just about games or gadgets. The metaverse is about redefining how humans connect, work, learn, and even dream. And today, we're breaking it down in the simplest, most human way possible. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what the metaverse is, why it matters, and how it could change your life in ways you might not expect. 1. What exactly is the metaverse? The simplest way to understand the metaverse is this. It's a shared digital universe where people can interact not just by watching or typing, but by experiencing. Think of it as the next evolution of the internet. Right now, when you browse online, you're looking at a flat screen. But in the metaverse, you step into a 3D world where you can walk, talk, move, and even own things. It's like merging the real world with the digital one. For example, instead of scrolling through a shopping website, imagine walking into a digital store, trying on clothes with your avatar, and buying them both in the digital space and in real life. Instead of watching a YouTube tutorial, imagine standing next to a digital mentor who demonstrates everything in front of you. Why the metaverse feels so immersive. Here's where it gets emotional. The reason the metaverse feels so powerful is because it engages all your senses. Traditional internet only uses sight and sound, but the metaverse adds presence. You don't just see a person, you feel like you're standing next to them. That's why, even though your brain knows you're sitting in your bedroom, when you're inside a virtual world, your heart races during a game, you laugh with friends, or you even feel nervous when standing on a virtual stage. That sense of being there is what makes the metaverse so different from anything we've had before. 3. The social side of the metaverse. At its heart, the metaverse is about connection. Think of how social media changed the way we stay in touch. It brought us closer through text, photos, and video. Now imagine that, but in 3D. You're not just chatting with a friend, you're sitting across a virtual table, playing a game together, or attending a family gathering where everyone shows up as avatars. That changes the feeling entirely. It transforms online communication from something distant into something intimate. For people separated by distance, students, families, friends, the metaverse could be a bridge. And for those who often feel isolated in the real world, it can become a place to belong, a digital community where they're seen and heard. 4. Work and the future of jobs. Here's a pause-worthy moment. Work as we know it could change forever because of the metaverse. Imagine logging into your office not through Zoom, but by stepping into a digital building where you can walk up to your coworker's desk, brainstorm ideas on a 3D board, or attend meetings that feel real, even though no one leaves their home. This isn't fantasy. It's already happening in early forms. Companies are building virtual offices where employees can collaborate, attend training, and even interact with clients from around the world. Beyond office jobs, the metaverse also opens doors for new careers we've never seen before: virtual architects, digital fashion designers, and even metaverse tour guides. Number 5, education in the metaverse. If you've ever struggled to stay awake during a boring online lecture, imagine the opposite. Picture learning history by walking through ancient Rome, or studying astronomy by standing among the stars. That's what education in the metaverse promises: interactive, hands-on experiences that make learning unforgettable. For children, this could mean personalized classrooms where every student learns at their own pace, guided by AI tutors inside immersive lessons. For adults, it could mean career training in safe, simulated environments, like surgeons practicing complex operations without risk, or pilots training in hyper-realistic scenarios. Education stops being something you read or watch. It becomes something you live, and that changes not just how we learn, but how deeply we remember. 6. Entertainment, like never before. We can't talk about the metaverse without touching on entertainment. Imagine concerts where millions of fans from around the world gather, each with a front row view. Imagine sports games where you don't just watch, you step onto the field alongside your favorite players. Or imagine movies where you're not just a viewer, but a participant inside the story. Entertainment in the metaverse breaks the fourth wall. It invites you in. That's why some of the world's biggest artists have already experimented with virtual concerts, and gaming companies are building expansive worlds where millions can interact at once. Entertainment becomes less about consuming and more about participating. That shift will redefine how we experience joy, art, and even creativity itself. Number 7, the economy of the metaverse. This might surprise you, but the metaverse already has its own economy. People buy virtual land, sell digital art, design outfits for avatars, and even earn real money through digital jobs. Think of it like the early days of the internet. No one imagined people would make careers on YouTube or Instagram, but now millions do. The metaverse is shaping a similar economy where creativity, innovation, and digital ownership matter. With blockchain technology, people can actually own digital assets, not just rent them. That means your avatar's outfit, your virtual home, or even your artwork could be valuable property. It's a strange but fascinating shift. Money is no longer limited to physical spaces. It flows through digital worlds too. 8. Why big companies are investing in the metaverse. You might wonder, if this is just digital fantasy, why are some of the biggest companies in the world pouring billions into it? Because they see the metaverse as the next big platform, just like the internet or smartphones were. Meta, Microsoft, Apple, Google, they're all racing to build tools, worlds, and hardware for this new digital era. And when big companies invest, it signals a shift in how society might move. Just like the internet started small and then became unavoidable, the metaverse could follow the same path. The excitement, and yes, the fear, is that this technology will shape not just industries but daily life, just as social media did a decade ago. 9. The challenges and concerns. Of course, no big idea comes without challenges. The metaverse raises serious questions. What about privacy when companies track your every move in a 3D world? What about addiction if people prefer digital life over the real one? And what about inequality if only the wealthy can afford the best equipment? These are not small issues. They're huge conversations society needs to have. While the metaverse promises amazing possibilities, it also risks creating new problems if we're not careful. It's like fire. It can cook your food or burn down your house, depending on how it's handled. The emotional weight here is real because the metaverse won't just be shaped by technology, it will be shaped by the values we as humans choose to bring into it. And that's the metaverse, what it is, why it matters, and how it could reshape the way we live. The big question is, do you see the metaverse as a thrilling opportunity or as something we should approach with caution? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspective. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and stay tuned for more deep dives into fascinating topics right here on And How To.